Go back to immigration real quick. We touched on the EPA. Immigration, we talked about the President's executive overreach, and I talked about how the 27 states have joined in Texas in fighting that. What would you do to solve or address the illegal immigration problem in the United States?
Well, I would use the regular order way of doing it. First of all, the President has the authority to enforce the immigration laws, which he's not doing. This is another area of where I think this President, more than any other, has run amok, which is he picks and chooses the parts of the law he wants to enforce. That's dangerous. I don't believe that has happened to the scale that this guy has done it. And so he's now enforcing the immigration laws selectively. And there's nothing in the actual law that suggests you have that right to do it. And I think you need to enforce the law in a comprehensive way. And securing the border, obviously, is the first duty for a President of the United States. That's the executive branch's responsibility, and that hasn't been done. And then go to Congress if there are issues that to make that, to accommodate that, to make it easier to do. I would say that Congress could play a role in expediting E-Verify, for example. Congress could play a role in changing the law and certainly in appropriations related to the visa overstayers. 40% of all illegal immigrants come with a legal visa, they just stay. Well, you need to have the resources to be able to round these folks up and tell them that their visa's expired, it's time to go. But you also have the possibility of changing laws. We have a family preference system as the driver of legal immigration. I would go to Congress and say, let's narrow the number of people coming by family, spouse and minor children, being the definition every other country in the world has. We have spouse, minor children, adult siblings, and adult parents. Go to Congress, change the law to narrow that to what every other country has, and then create an economic immigrant category based on need, based on demand, based on potential. So there's lots of interaction between the executive and Congress as it relates to immigration. But first and foremost, the primary responsibility of the President is to enforce the existing laws rather than picking and choosing the parts that he wants to.